Let me be extremely clear. Relationships are already 50-50, baby. That means I'm already bringing 50% of whatever to the table. If you want me to pay bills, that's 80-20, and you're doing 20% now.
Ooh.
That's never going to fucking happen. So if we talk about bills, I will never go 50-50 with no man. That's for roommates. You want to be a roommate? I'm going to fuck on you, period.
Lord, give me a man with a big zozo. Give me a man who just is loving on me and doing all the consistent things, and his actions speak louder than words.
Yes. How many chances are you going to give for somebody to get it right in the bed?
I'm not gonna lie. No. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiki back with another episode of Girl Talk. How y'all doing out there? Y'all doing good? Ladies, how are you guys doing?
Amazing.
Y'all doing amazing? Listen, the audience has been going crazy. Every episode, the views go up, the responses go up, the comments go up. How are you ladies feeling about that?
I like that.
Y'all love it?
I like it.
We're doing the damn thing. Okay?
We should have a comment section because it's wild in the comment section.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We should have an episode that day where we go through the comments
should.
and we respond through the comments
Right.
because y'all be doing a little
niggas.
too much out there, okay? Way too much.
And we're not afraid to respond, okay?
At all. At all. You know what? I respond to them from my personal page because I don't want Kicking It with Key to be cursing people out. So I curse them out from the Boss Lady Key page.
Period.
That's the cheat code. That's the cheat code. Are you guys ready to get into the topics today?
Yes.
All right, here we go. The topic of the day. Now, we are talking about this topic because it was going around social media, and I said, listen, I know that this is a topic that has been talked about a million times, but baby, it has not been talked about on Girl Talk. So
Okay.
we are going to talk about it here today. Okay? And that topic is 50-50. Okay?
Ooh, child.
So, will you ladies go 50-50 with a man?
50-50
No.
on what, baby?
Yeah, what we talking
No.
about?
50-50 at what? Okay, so
Paying
she
bills.
said no.
Right?
I just said 50-50. It's up to you to differentiate what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So will you go 50-50? When you hear 50-50, would you go 50-50?
No. And here's why. Talking about bills is
Okay.
where my mind goes with it.
Mhm.
And 50-50 is not for women. It's for men. And they convince women that it's better off and it's equal, but it's not equal because a lot of those 50-50 women complain about they come home from work and husband's on the couch unwinding because he's so tired from work. She's cooking, she's cleaning, she's taking after the kids. How is that 50-50?
Right.
Not 50-50
Yeah.
at all. Not in my book.
I definitely don't want to go 50-50, but I understand that there's always waves and ups and downs in a relationship. But what is the benefit of really going 50-50? So we live together, like you want to have the gender roles. I just don't think I need to work like if I'm going 50-50.
Yeah.
I
So
feel
where your
like
50 come in at?
like my 50 comes in with the peace,
okay.
the
Yeah.
tidiness,
Okay.
the support,
Okay.
the love, the consistency. I don't see myself going 50-50 with the bills. It just don't feel right.
Okay. No 50-50 on the bill.
No,
Okay. So we
it was
got
right in
two
my
no's.
spirit.
Let me be extremely clear. Relationships are already 50-50, baby. That means I'm already bringing 50% of whatever to the table. If you want me to pay bills, that's 80-20, and you're doing 20% now. That's never going to fucking happen. So if we talk about bills, I will never go 50-50 with no man. That's for roommates. You want to be a roommate? I'm going to fuck on you, period.
Hello, correct.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Say
okay.
it again.
The ladies do not believe in going 50-50. So some of the men feel like 50-50 is not just pertaining to money. And they want to know, why do women always think when they hear 50-50, it's about money?
Because when relationships, it gets real and we need to talk about things like finances, where we're going to live, how we're going to, sustain life. So when I hear 50-50, that's where my mind goes with it because for me, I'm a good girlfriend. So the cooking, the cleaning, catering to you, that's already just natural to me. So when I hear 50-50, 9 times out of 10,
That's what
they're talking about money.
Well,
They're talking
let me
about
tell
money.
you
They're
why.
trying to disguise it.
Because
but-
a lot of men aren't doing the housework. They're not taking care of the kids. They're not cooking. They're not cleaning. And they're not doing laundry. And that's just tea. So when we talk about 50-50, our mind goes there because that's all men recognize most of the time.
yeah.
But did we bring up 50-50 or guys bringing up 50-50?
I think it's the men that brought up the 50-50
I feel like
because
that's
I don't feel like that's a conversation for women because
Yeah.
women already feel like they are contributing a great amount to the household,
Yeah.
that they're working, that they have to pick the kids up from school, that they have to help the kids with the homework, they have to cook, clean, and then they also have to be intimate at the end of the night, which they feel a burnout, or that's what study shows in a great deal of relationships. So when we talk about 50-50, I think it's the men that are starting that conversation because they want the women to contribute more financially in the household.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of a given, because as a man, like, not to say that's your role, but
Go back to
when
war.
you know,
You want to work? Baby, go back to war. Fight,
when a man and a woman come together, he is generally coming with, you know, some finances, and he's telling you, am I going to be able to take care of you 100%, or am I more of a, I can take care of, you know, me and myself and maybe a little bit of you, but you're gonna have to come with your own finances as well.
So you're saying like just have that conversation prior?
Yeah,
Being in a relationship?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like every relationship is different. You have some women that likes to take care of their man. Those are women that I just cannot relate to or wrap my head around.
What do you mean by that?
Financially speaking.
Financially speaking. Sorry,
yes,
financially
yes.
speaking. Financially
Correct,
speaking. And I feel like if that works for their household, then so be it. Please don't share that information with me because I'm going to barf. But if it works for you, fine. But at the same time, I feel like a man, or what I consider a man's man, takes pride in knowing that he's taking care of the home
He does.
financially.
Hell yeah.
Now,
He does.
I'm not saying that he has to pay 100% of the bills,
Right.
because I do feel like the woman should have some type of financial contribution, whatever that is.
Yeah.
But when it comes to relationship, I feel like it should be 100-100. I'm giving my all and you giving your all. Now, when it comes to money, please do not expect 50-50 because I'm not battling with the man when it comes to money.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a money war with you. And I also feel like when I'm matching money with a man, or if I'm matching money with a man, I don't see that man being comfortable in his masculinity, knowing that for every time he throws 100, I'm throwing 100.
Right.
Every time he throws a 50, I'm throwing a 50 because now I'm in my masculine energy. No, you throw that 100, I want to throw $1. Okay.
No,
I want to put the change. I want to put the tip.
He's kind of
on
using
that.
you as like a backup or an escape plan. You know what I'm saying? It gets to that.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
we're
feel
not doing that. Yeah. We're not doing
$1.
Y'all want to put $1 to your 100,
And then
baby.
we gotta talk about the fact that sometimes the pay is not equal. Baby, you making $300,000 a year. I'm only making $100,000. What the fuck is we talking about?
Correct. And we have things called the glass ceiling.
Right.
We have things in place in society where women actually make less than men. It just is what it is. A man and a woman can compete for the same position, and that man more than likely is going to get more pay than her.
Which is wild.
So in this world, why do you want me to pay exactly what you're paying? And also when I think about 50-50, it's like, okay, so if the light bill is $100.50, you want me to give you $50.25?
My stomach hurt hearing that shit.
Like
The
please.
50-50 is like, you know, at the most I could see like 80-20 because I do, you know, I do
Right
take
there.
pride in like, okay, I'm putting something into the household
I've
as
been
well.
there, yeah.
You know, like whether it's my business, I'm not saying I have to go to work, you know, but I want to make some income to where I can take care of the groceries or whatever it may be. But like you said, a man should take pride in taking care of his household. He
believe
shouldn't
so,
be,
for sure.
oh, if my wife doesn't have it this month, then
And we
I don't
ain't
know
talking
what we're
about no
gonna do.
struggling man. So let's be clear, baby. If you're struggling, this message is not for you.
Exactly. Correct. There you go. There you have it. So when it comes to going 50-50 with your partner, please know that 20 to 40% of relationships end because of money. So y'all want to
does.
make sure that you are having that conversation with your partner to determine what works out in you and your home. Because baby, as far as our homes, we are not doing it. Okay. Y'all ready for the next topic?
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, here we go. So, John from Oakland, California.
Shout out to
John.
Oakland.
John, yo, what's up, baby? He wanted to know because he said that we do a lot of talking on this show. He wants to know, what do women bring to the table since we are so entitled on this show here today?
John, have you touched a woman before?
I don't think he has.
Okay.
John, first of all, it's called girl talk. We're supposed to talk.
Hello.
John,
Let's start there. It's not men talk.
period. Okay.
You see how silent this is? A needle could have dropped.
Yeah.
Who's answering, what do you bring to the table? I bring peace.
We don't
I bring peace. I bring comfort. That's all I really need to. What else do you want? What do
Yeah.
you want?
Exactly.
You have to deal with the world. You have to go out and battle. You have to deal with your family. I should be your safe haven. What else do you want me to bring? We're not talking about, I think when men say that, what do you bring to the table? They just want to challenge you. Like, I'm here to be soft. I'm here to be loved on. I'm not here to answer weird questions like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
think
what are
it's
we
just
doing
weird.
here?
Honestly, I feel
Like, it's a nice glass table like this. Like, what kind of,
It's
first of
weird.
all, what kind of table is it first? Because some of these men tables be having 3 legs.
Okay.
It don't be having that 4th leg to like really make it stand on
Okay,
all
with
Yeah.
the
fours.
cardboard underneath
I
it.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
I think
really
that's
feel like
important.
men that ask questions like that have rickety tables. They have half-built tables, and they're
Weird.
looking for somebody to come in with that extra half. And oh, now we are a whole. But guess what? As an adult, man or woman, you should be able to stand on your own. Like if your goal
Right.
is to buy whatever you want, go wherever you want, you should be able to do that on your own. You shouldn't be looking for someone to come in and match you. And oh, now we can do it. No. That's not, and especially as a man, you should never be looking for a woman to complete what you already should have completed before you met her.
Correct. Come already healed. Come already healed.
I just feel like, how many AP commercials do y'all see? Probably none. I'm not gonna sit up here and basically advertise myself as to what I bring to the table for you.
Yeah.
You should already know
Very
what my
true.
intrinsic value is, and if
Very
you can't
true.
recognize that, I don't need to tell you, baby.
And
Yeah.
John, men know. A man knows what he's dealing with, what he's getting when he's in a relationship. It doesn't matter if it's just been a few days, a few weeks. You know. You guys ain't simple. You guys aren't slow. Like, you know.
Yes, and I think you said something important in the beginning. What do you guys want? I think when the man knows what they want, they don't have to ask that question
Never.
because they're
Not a real
able
man.
to see it and identify it
They
when
can
they
Yes,
said woman.
exactly.
Yes. When they meet a woman and they know what they want, they're gonna say, she doesn't have what I'm looking for. So I don't have to ask
Exactly.
her what she brings to the table. Or you know
Yep.
what? She kind of got, I'm kind of rocking with that one.
Yeah.
She kind of got what I'm looking for. And he's going to take the time to learn her,
Sure.
to court her and understand her and see if he has what she's looking for. But it's like, John, do y'all even know what y'all want?
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like you said, have you ever touched a woman before? Do you live in the
Right.
real
Do you even
world?
like women?
Do you have a mother? Do you have a sister? Do you have a work wife? Do you have any woman around you that exemplifies womanhood, that exemplifies the value of a woman, that
For you to feel
exemplifies
that warmth.
yeah.
For sure.
I feel like for a man to say, what do you bring to the table is actually sad, not for
Yeah,
women.
for sure.
But for that
For the
man,
man.
because that means
Trauma.
you do not know, you have never had a breath of fresh air to know what that woman brings, what the value is.
Not even that, but I feel like he don't know himself. I feel like
that part.
he don't know himself. He doesn't have the skills to, look at a person and like you were saying, is this someone that I
No
want to take the
discernment.
time? They want that quick satisfaction, just how we were talking about, some guys want to get to that cookie very fast without actually getting to know someone. So they're, coming to the first date.
Yeah.
Give me all the lists so I know, so we can just,
Right. Give me
skip
the
all the
Spark
dates.
Notes.
And
I don't bring nothing to the table.
It's
Exactly.
a lot
I
of
don't bring
narcissistic
anything.
guys who say that. And it's just
Yeah.
weird. And it's like, next.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
I know what I
seriously.
do. What do you do?
Go
Nothing,
heal,
baby.
baby. Go heal.
I don't do a goddamn.
Yeah.
To be honest, the question itself, it gives me a little, it's kind of like socially awkward in my opinion.
Right.
Because when we're getting to know each other, it stems deeper than what do I bring to the table? Because that comes with time. That comes with developing. That comes with knowing who I am and learning who I am.
Yeah.
Because when you're doing the interview type dating, I could say anything. I could tell someone, I'm always on time. I don't wear makeup. I don't wear weave. I could say anything that I feel will appeal to you or appease you, and it could all be lies.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why? I mean, I understand the sake of having communication and being transparent and open, but certain things I feel like takes time. It's a due process,
Yeah.
and you have to
Right.
learn those things for yourself.
And not every woman is going to bring to your table what she's going to bring to the next man's
That
table.
part.
Hello,
'Cause
because it
sir-
depends on how big your table is.
Okay.
Baby, y'all
No, it
can
depends
wear
on how
side
wide your
tables
table is.
And tables.
Big, wide, long.
Right. Are we still talking about
Thick.
Okay.
Sturdy built tough Ford, baby. What the fuck?
Thanks,
you got?
John.
Steel or wood? What are we talking about?
Exactly. I feel like if the men have a good table, they don't even have to ask that because the
Never.
women are already
Baby, I'm
standing
gonna set it.
around the table.
I'm gonna put everything on that.
Yes.
Don't worry about
Like
it.
if you
And
think
you
about,
can tell.
they
you
have
know?
a certain poise, they have a certain
Yes.
aura about them. When you think about the casino when you're at a crap table and this man is winning, baby, the women are already flocking.
Right.
The women are already at that table.
Right.
You don't have the men saying, hey, what do you guys bring to the table?
Right.
No, because he's
Potluck
winning.
shit.
He's focused.
Yes.
He's focused
I like
on winning.
that
He's
now.
already
Yeah.
winning, and the
Yeah.
women are already there. So if your table is empty and you're not winning and you're focused on who's standing around your table, now you're going to ask, well, what do you bring to the table?
She on
What?
top.
Bringing what?
Yes.
I need
like
you to
that.
start winning first.
Oh.
Know what you want, know who you want, and start winning at that game. And then
Yes.
we can talk about that.
Yes.
Until then, please don't ask me no questions.
Period.
Yes.
Please and thank you. Let's do a little
Right.
snaps. That came from here, guys. That came from the
It
gut.
did.
All right, so y'all, here we go.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
We ready.
Because when I say before the show, me and the producer, we argued for 45 minutes about this topic here. So I don't know
Lord.
how you women are going to feel about this.
Okay.
But I must know, can you date a man that makes less than you? Okay, so scenario, you make 100,000, he makes 50,000.
Damn. What the fuck he do?
He's a teacher.
He's a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's so
the way
cute.
you said it was so... Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right. I'm
your
trying
man
to...
makes. Okay, what if you make 100,000 and he makes 80,000?
How much my side nigga make?
You know he made the coins.
Oh, right.
He make double what you make. Your side man makes
That's-
200,000.
Oh shit.
The women are quiet.
Right.
ladies.
I'm trying to search
know what?
deep
You-
into my spirit for this.
I actually
Thoughts?
I have done it.
Okay.
before.
Right.
Okay.
So I have from experience. What I have experienced.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Give it to the
Girl,
people.
tell her.
What I have experienced is that, and you know, everybody has their own different experience, but how we were talking about before, burnout, and how men still want these gender roles to be in place. They still want the woman that comes home and cooks for them and cleans for them and takes care of the kids and still has enough energy to suck their dick at the end of the night and rub their feet.
So
So
tiring.
when the woman steps into the role as a provider, she doesn't want to do any of that. I'm going to be completely honest.
she
with you.
doesn't.
She doesn't want to do any of that. She wants to have that done to her. So if you are okay with now, you are more of, not to degrade it, but you're more on the woman role
Yeah.
and she's more on the man role. If
It
you're
just is
okay
what it
with that
is.
as a man, then you know, go for it. But don't expect your woman to still be in her feminine energy, to still want to do all these things for you and come home happy and be the happy housewife when
Yeah.
she is the breadwinner.
Yeah, I can't
That's not
treat
gonna
you like a king when you're not doing king things.
All right, let me say this too. What is the vision? What is
Right.
the plan?
Right.
What is the vision and what is the plan? If you don't have no vision, if you don't have a plan, if you are not every single day waking up to get it, and I see it and I can see the potential, because, you know, we always talk about,
Right.
oh, I don't want to date a potential, but there's different levels to that, because
Yes.
you could talk about you want to have this like incredible career doing something, but you ain't putting in no work. There's no consistency. You haven't invested anything. You haven't been into a seminar.
grind?
You see no
Yeah.
no anything
No work
behind
being put
that,
forward.
right?
Yeah.
But there are times where you can see that in a man and you're like, you know what? I could rock with you for a certain amount of time. Now, I'm not Barbara the Builder. I'm not building nothing. Don't ask me to invest $10,000 into your business to do this. Don't ask me to invest this and that to your business, especially if you're not being consistent. So, I mean, it just depends on the level of where I'm at in my life too. Like if I was 18 in my early 20s, I'd probably be like, okay, yeah, baby, you can do it. But being in my late 30s, like you need action behind those words. You need actions up.
Yeah. Action.
And I don't want to
to.
have to feel like, damn, this nigga just broke as hell. And that we just, you know,
Right.
like I
Can't
don't
go
wanna
on
feel
no
that
dates.
way.
Can't
Can't
know
do
unless you
nothing.
pay
He
for
not
it.
moving and
Like,
shaking.
I'm
Like
sorry.
that would make
We
me
gonna
feel
keep it.
crazy. It would make me feel crazy.
Yeah.
So it's a no for you.
It's a no.
No
but,
this way, no
but
that
but
way.
there's different, you know, it just all depends on the situation. If you are not consistent, you're not really having a vision and a plan, I can't fuck with you. And I don't want to, and don't ask me to. And go talk to your mom about it.
Period.
Talk to your mama, okay?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Moxie.
So, me personally, I have experienced a partner that's made less money than me. And
Give us the details
You
behind it,
know,
Moxie.
I'm
Moxie
talking about-
win.
Because
What
you give
year?
me, you need to be
What
able to
year?
make coins.
It better have been 2020 joy,
Oh, baby,
joy
this
year.
was before pre-pandemic.
Okay.
So this was a while ago, before I was a grown woman. Frontal lobe was
Right.
not developed, so I did
Okay.
not know
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
was going on. So let me just say this: once you start making a certain amount of money, I truly believe money does not matter. So if I was making this like amazing amount of money, like I'm talking about, I'm a millionaire, and I meet a man, and he's like, my vision or my passion is just to teach, is to rebuild the community, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, baby, I'm your trick now. Be butt ass naked when I get home.
Oh.
Make sure dinner's on the table.
He
Like,
has
I agree
to.
with Spice. Like, it has
Him?
to be like, yeah.
He has to be butt ass naked and have dinner. Is that what you're saying?
The gender roles would just be a little bit reversed, knowing my personality. I have a very dominant personality, and the way that you dominate me is to be like a manly man, or to be like, you know, a masculine partner. And so if that was reversed, I feel like you would just have to be comfortable with that. So saying this to say, when I was in that situation, the roles very much were reversed. And
Same here.
you know what? I didn't like it that much, but it wasn't the end of the world, because as long as I see a vision, like Sherelle said, I don't have a problem supporting somebody. And another point is like, is this a season or is this your eternity?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, if it's a season, I can hold my man down whenever. I can hold my partner down whenever. It does not matter. But if we're talking about an eternity and you have no vision, and your plan is Moxie's pockets, baby, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, goodbye.
Okay.
Baby, see you when I see you.
Right.
For me, I feel like it matters at what point we are meeting. If it's initially meeting, it's going to be a slight turnoff for me, because I feel like also with the amount of money that you make, your mentality also changes, the conversation changes, the lifestyle changes. So with that being said, if I'm talking to a man that makes $40,000, our conversations is going to be $40,000 talk. Now, yes, you may have goals and visions. Now, if he's working on it, that's different.
Right.
But you're going to be talking about how rent is going up, and
Right.
how, I can't with the, you know, it's going to be a lot of complaining,
Yeah,
a
lot of stress.
nagging in my left eardrum that I don't want to hear. I don't want to talk about those things on a consistent basis, versus someone that makes $100,000 plus. We're talking about, hey, I'm starting to start this new venture. I'm looking to buy new property. I'm looking to start, you know, whatever it is. Those are the type of conversations or elevated, you know, things that I feel like I would prefer to be involved in, because the lower level things I just can't. Now, not to say that if you make $100,000, you have the best money management, that you're still not going to face financial troubles, because of course, as your money goes up, and I am learning this as well, like, how the hell did I make damn near $100,000? And it's not adding up. I'm not seeing it. But of course, when your money goes up, your expenses go up, your wants, your needs, you start buying more, you have more buying power. So I do understand that, but I just don't, I don't have it in me.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't
And
have
you know
it.
what? I feel like the money comes after, because the type of partner that I want is a visionary, is a go-getter, is gonna wake up and grind. And so for me personally, I see it as a reflection in myself. I wake up and I go get it every day, and the money is just a plus.
Yes.
So it's almost like, if you're not making the money, are you not grinding? When I was in jobs where I wasn't making $100,000 and I wanted a job where I made $100,000, I got my ass on Indeed. I got my ass on the internet. You know what I mean? I started looking for ways. So it's almost like, well, what the hell you got going on?
Yeah, like,
Exactly.
Sometimes I feel like women have a better ability to figure it out than men do, and that's where it can become stressful to have a man that has not figured it out yet, because men get very stressed. They get to, you know, if they're a hardworking man, that's pretty much all they know. They're not going to know anything about a hustle, or they're not going to know how to like find other money. So it's like, if they don't have a job, they're going to depend on that job. Women will have a job, a hustle, work at a bar. She'll ask, have a couple niggas that's giving her money. You know what I'm saying? Women have a better ability to figure it out. And when you are with someone, half of that might get cut out.
Right.
So it's like, I'm cutting out money and you're not giving me money. Is crazy.
Yeah.
Seriously?
That's why I can't tolerate it. I can't tolerate it. I'm sorry.
Seriously.
And you're not giving me
And I
money.
think that's
Goddamn.
important too, what Moxie said. Sorry, baby.
No.
I think that's important what you said. Are you only making money one way?
Right.
That is also going to turn me off, because if you're just using your 9 to 5 to make money and you don't have no other visions, you don't have any other hobbies that can generate money, you don't have any other form of income coming in, and you want me to take you seriously,
Yeah.
In Miami, can't do it.
I literally cannot, because I'm working 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, of course, I have my vacation and I have my downtime and I have my time with my girls, so on and so forth. But what I'm saying is, I have my 9 to 5. I'm doing hair. I'm doing
hustler.
makeup. I'm making juice. I'm doing the podcast.
braiding kids' hair.
I'm doing kids' hair.
Yeah.
I'm doing it all to make sure that when I do come to the table, that I can say, baby, here we go for the day. And you telling me you only got 1 bushel of cotton? And you don't.
Come on, math
back.
problems.
If you don't get back to the fields,
Right.
if
But
you don't
know
get
what?
back in the field immediately, you're going to get a lashing.
Can I ask y'all a question though? What if
I'm going to lash him. I'm telling you the truth.
what if you meet a man and his 9 to 5 is making that 500,000, 600,000?
That's different. He's rich.
I ain't going to lie.
That's
I really
different.
don't want no
Right.
man with a 9 to 5.
Well, I can't speak for it because I got me a little 9 to 5 on top of this, right.
No, I'm
That's
saying,
different though. I think I don't know, because for
9
me
to 5
it's
is
like,
stressful, so I know what you mean. Even if you
Right.
are making, you know,
but here's the
a
way I look
lot.
at it.
Yeah.
When I get up and I do all of these different things, that's stressful. I think for any man, for anyone, work is stressful. Unless you are in investments and unless you have that type of, pull, clout, whatever you want to call it, where you could just wake up and the money just drop in your account. And even that takes some time to build up.
Yes.
To me, it's like, I don't want to downplay it as if you can't just make your money one way and that be enough.
Yeah.
But it comes in when that money isn't enough to even support you fully. Because
Yeah.
again, I think we lose track of this, or we lose sight of this. Relationships are a luxury. Not your family
Ooh, I love that you
relationships,
said
not
that.
your whatever, but a relationship with a partner where you want to start a family is a luxury. That's not just something that's, and I mean, hey, there are some people that want to get it with you out the mud, but for us,
That ain't me.
city girls in Miami,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, I ain't no city girl, but I'm very much so very realistic,
City
and
adjacent.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not a city girl. I'm very, very adjacent to the city. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like I
much
need vision.
lover
It's
girl.
sexy. It's so sexy to have a man with vision and a plan and with God on his side. It's just so sexy. That's what makes a woman moist. That's what makes a woman want to go out and do for you and just like love on you and give you like small gifts and things like that. But I'm not playing Barbara the Builder.
Right.
I can't stress that.
Not out the gate. For me, and that's what I was gonna say in the beginning. Initially meeting a man, it's gonna be a no for me. Like, you can be my homeboy, you can probably take me on dates, give me a few dollars, whatever, that's fine. But we will not move past that until I see more in you, because at the end of the day, as a partner, I need someone that we got to be compatible. We got to have the same type of chemistry, the same type of go-getter mentality. Now, if we are actively in a relationship and let's say, for instance, girl talk blow up, Oprah
When it
sees
blow up.
when it blow up, and we all become millionaires, billionaires on this panel, I'm not throwing my man to the side because my money just spiked up.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that's different.
Yes.
If I was to come into money now, babe, those visions that you got, that's reality now.
Yeah.
Because baby,
Yes.
I'm funding that.
Yes.
Because I know that you are the man that I have always looked up to in the process.
Yeah.
So I know that once I feed into you, it's not gonna be, oh, babe, just let me flip your income taxes. No, you are. I'm just saying, because this stuff
That's
matters.
real shit.
It
It's tax
does.
season,
It's,
y'all.
it's easy to get got as a woman, Like, we have to
Yes.
protect ourselves. We're not so hard on this to bash men, but it's girl talk. We're here for the women. Hello, we need to protect the
Protect
women.
ourselves.
It's easy to get into let's be equals, bae. Let's, do it this way. But he's not telling you that what he
not
really wants to
equals.
do is have a roommate that pays half the bills so he can come home and live like a king that pays all the bills.
Yeah, we are not equals.
what he's
You
not
are the
telling
man.
you.
I am the woman. And to be honest, I believe in gender roles. I
Me
believe
too.
the man need to be stepping as the man.
Step.
Baby, I want to listen, when I look up at you you. I want you to be my damn role model.
Yeah.
Like, that's how much
Yes.
I believe in my man, in
That's
my partner.
Mhm.
I want to,
It
when I
is.
think about you, I should be smiling. I should be
That's
happy. I should be
sexy.
looking up to you. I
Yeah.
need to be following you. I want you to be happy to pay these bills and
Yeah.
mow that lawn and do whatever a man is supposed to do. So I can be happy to do what the hell I'm supposed to do and do that with a smile. And then at the end of the day, I'm not tired to do this, to do that, or to do the third.
Okay.
Right.
Okay? Because I'm going to be doing the fourth and the fifth.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm down for the gender roles, but at the end of the day, baby, you got to come stepping. You have to be a man's man, a manly man. Don't try to compete with me. Don't try to go half and half with me. Don't try to go 25 and 25 with
Don't
me.
try to be the bad bitch.
Yeah, no,
That's
because
it.
there's only one bad bitch in this relationship, and that's me. Okay. Please
That's it.
Yeah. Now, if you need lip gloss, I'm not the woman for you.
At all.
If your lip gloss is popping, don't come over here. I'm not that one for you,
Yeah.
baby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it should be your pleasure to make sure we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just like it's my pleasure as well. So what we doing?
Seriously. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, what about if he makes the same amount as you?
Again, what's the vision?
not
What's
doing
the
it.
plan? That's
You're not doing
me.
No.
Okay.
What's the vision and what's the plan?
Okay.
It's
What
not
is the
same.
vision and what's the plan?
I make a handsome amount of money though. So, I mean, we could make something happen. I'm not going to hold you, but that's not my goal, essentially.
Yeah.
So it's not that I wouldn't date that man if that man happens to be my soulmate. Again, vision, plan, whatever, because what I'm making now is not where it ends. It's not where it stops. I'm going to keep going, growing, making more money. So
Yeah, right.
I'm going to assume that my partner is doing the same. If we are on the same page, on the same grind, I have no problem with that. But then again, like I said, it's not going to be 50-50. What's really happening? That's it.
Correct. Now you
It's
said
all about
no.
mentality, right? Like,
Mentality
to me,
matters in
it's
everything.
mostly like bottom line for me, it's the mentality and it's what we have together. Because let's say you are going 50-50 with a man, men do anything. They gonna tell people you his sister. They like you. It's just
That's just my
It's
plan.
also, it's like all for what, you know?
Right. Right. I agree. All for what? So
Spend up half of your money when
Yeah.
you could have been.
Also,
saving
when
it
it
or
comes
live
to
by
the money, the mentality matters. It's so important and imperative when you're in a relationship and choosing to take next steps, because I'm not gonna lie, I know a few corny millionaires.
yeah.
I love
Okay?
it.
I know.
want a nerdy, corny.
No, corny,
not
corny and
corny in a good
nerdy.
way.
No, that's two different
Not
things.
corny, haha. Corny, you're get away from me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Most
So
of them are.
yeah, it's like, okay, you have the money, but you think the money is going to, I don't know, like you think you're going to skip some steps.
Yeah, or make up for
because you
your
have
lack
the
of
money.
personality.
Yeah, because you make more than me or because you have this million. So it's not always about the money. I have turned down
That's what I was gonna say.
several people
That's
that
what I was gonna say.
make more than me, an exponential amount more than me. And
Right.
it's like, no, thank you.
Right.
Because
And I think
what
we've
did
all
this
been
text
there.
message just say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you just offer me? Like, what did, like,
Weirdness.
hello? Where are we
Shenanigans.
going
Yeah.
here? So it's not just the money. So I don't want it to seem like, oh, like my man just have to make whatever. No, you also have to have some sense as well.
Your character, your
Yeah.
morals, your
Yeah.
integrity, like
Yeah.
that means something.
Yeah.
You
It
know?
matters.
But it's
Fuck
not.
all the looks, fuck all this other stuff. Like,
Well, a little
who
bit
do
of-
you stand? Yeah, but like, what do you? Can you make me laugh? Do you have morals? Do you have integrity? Do you have character? When you walk into a room, do people respect the man that you are, or do they shade you? Like, that's what
Yeah.
matters to me.
Correct.
On top of making the money
Yeah.
and having the vision and the
Right.
plan and consistency.
But that's what it's like. It's not so black and white. Like
It's
I
not.
feel like
It's
a lot of men
It's tailor-made.
will be on some. Okay, you're either going to have a rich man that treats you like shit, or you're gonna have a broke man that's the best husband in the world. That's not
How many
it
times have we
is.
passed
It's
up on
been
a
a
rich
lot
man
of
like
cases,
that?
right? It's been a lot. It's a lot of rich men that are great husbands, and it's a lot of broke men. A lot of broke men that are shitty human beings, shitty boyfriends. Really, those are the ones that become, they become very angry and they resent you.
Ew.
That when they're struggling and you're around, it sounds good. It sounds good to get out the mud, but in actuality, a man don't feel good when he doesn't have what he needs. Every man wants to provide for his woman. It doesn't feel good to look to her and say, oh baby, can I do or can I have so we can do this? It doesn't feel good. So
Yeah.
he might end up taking that all out on you. And, you know, it's not all.
That's a really good point. No, I agree. I agree.
How many examples do we have of women that stick with men throughout the mud? I'm talking about down bad. Kevin Hart. I think Desi Banks' baby mama just came out saying,
perfect example.
yeah,
That
like
is
I was with you when you had nothing. I let you use my car. I gave you gas money. I gave you money to
what do you
do the skits.
He got on the internet and he said that bitch ain't this shit.
While flirting with B. Simone all over the internet. It's crazy.
In their mind, you didn't do shit. You did what you were supposed to do.
No.
It's also that woman that you were at that time that they were with you. They don't like that woman. Yeah. They don't like that woman that feel like you'll be with a man that don't got shit.
Yeah.
You will literally be with a man.
They don't like themselves at that point. So they're looking at you like, bitch, you'll date anybody, basically.
Right.
Like they looking at you, they not even, you know.
And as they make more money, they want women that the money attracts.
Exactly.
You are no longer attractive to them. Now there are some men that has been with their high school sweethearts. We got LeBron James, we got Denzel Washington, and whatever other examples are out there. But then on the flip side, you have these men that when you are there with them throughout the struggle. And I'm talking about in the beginning stages. That's why I say it's different. If it's in the beginning, I can't get it out the mud with you, homeboy. You got to get out the mud. You got to go take a bath, put on some nice linen, spray yourself up, get a haircut, and then step to me. I want you to be the best version of yourself at all times. Because I'm going to work on being the best version of myself.
Everybody
when I step
should.
to you.
Nobody should be coming half.
Correct. Come healed. Okay. Come healed and ready to go. Now,
healed and paid. Thank you.
Healed, paid, in a big table, a big wide table,
a sturdy table,
a big,
without the cardboard on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, without the cardboard on the bottom.
Already built.
Already built. Pre-foundation.
Not one of them cookout plastic tables. Yeah. On the real wood.
Because let's be real, a woman will do anything for a man that she loves.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we're not just settling.
That's why that question is so idiotic.
People always want to bring it back. They think the money is the Chico. No, the money is a precursor. We are trying to tell you the money will get you through the door, but it's what you do after that. It's not just about the money. You cannot pay your way. Bitch.
You can, because we've turned down a lot of I've turned a lot of great opportunity, but I will not date an asshole. I will not date a liar. I will not date someone who just want to fuck over on me. You know,
think
like
they can do whatever they want.
Spend quality family time because I'm a family girl. I'm just not doing certain things just because you got a coin.
Yeah. And a lot of men, I feel like, have that misconception as well. I hear men talk about a high value man and how if a man have a certain amount of money, he's not going to be faithful or he's going to have multiple women. Like, that's just what comes with the money. But I feel like that's what comes with that man.
Yeah.
Right.
Because every man doesn't feel that way.
Yeah.
Discipline is
those are men, a lot of the times, those are men that are not high value men. They may not get to the high value point ever in their life, but it's easier to talk on it or to say, oh, I'm nice and faithful and I make $50,000. So pick me instead of the man that's rich because he'll probably just treat you like shit. They don't know what they're talking about.
Thank you. I mean,
you know, it's like so unfathomable to them because they're not in that league. Right. It's easy to say that, but
high value is not just money. And I feel like when we start having those conversations, high value is discipline. It is discernment. It is, these are things that make you a high value man. Not just the dollar.
It's not.
The men don't understand that.
And I wish
when they think about a high value
man, like what's really going on with? Are you a Jezebel?
Like, yes, are you a Jezebel?
Yes. They are Jezebel.
Y'all like that spirit
I
in
like
you.
a man who like is gonna walk into the room and even if a woman tries to flock to him, like, are you just gonna throw yourself at her just because she show you a little attention, or you gonna have self-control?
Right. Are you easy or men can be easy.
It be the same way.
No, men are easy.
Their double standards are insane.
Yeah, they are.
But
they all are. I don't know one man that's not easy for real.
Honestly.
They easy to me.
Yeah.
No, that's facts.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Face like that.
That's facts.
Sorry, y'all. Okay. So listen, that's our conversation for today. Money, relationships, and power.
Ooh,
okay. So yes, the quote of the day. Y'all ready for the quote of the day? Yes. Okay, let's snap it up for the quote of the day. Yes. Remember, this is for the women, but we know, as we can see, majority men watch the show. So I guess, men, you can apply this to your life as well. So here's our quote of the day. Money is only a tool. It will take you wherever you wish, but it will not replace you as the driver. Do what you love. Market yourself the way you want to be perceived, perfect your craft, and the money will follow. And remember, your reputation is always more valuable than money. It's your girl Kiki here with another episode of Girl Talk. I got my girls here. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe for more. We'll see you next time. Bye.